Good morning. It is Christmas Eve. And if you don't know anything about Norwegian culture, you would probably not know that Norwegians celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. So, and I don't know what necessarily know what the historical context of that is, but it's so funny because growing up, for me, Christmas was always Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day was just a day. I mean, we still had it off. We still did the Santa thing and the American culture stuff. But because I was raised very Norwegian culture, because I had two grandparents that were 100% Norwegian, and when you marry a Norwegian, you become Norwegian. Hence the reason I knew the Norwegian language growing up, because both of them, their first language was Norwegian. And granted, my grandfather died when I was 4, so I really didn't know much about him. But my dad's mom really adopted the Norwegian life. So I was still raised as very Norwegian after he passed away. And then my grandma was Norwegian. And I'm never going to go into, maybe one day, but I'm not going to go into what you may have just noticed. Essentially, the way it works is we do the family get together on Christmas Eve. And luckily, with the family that we get together with, which is my sister's family, we fit within the mandate for get-togethers right now. In Minnesota, the mandate is 2 households with less than 10 people, and we are 2 households with 9 people, so we just meet the mandate. But so my sister, brother-in-law, and nieces and nephew are coming, and I'm very excited because I put together a scavenger hunt for them. And so one of the clues is right here behind my degree, for them to find out something really exciting about my life. So I've been hinting at my life changing, and I'm very excited for this change, but I'm actually letting them know because it's time to let them know. But yeah, so I'm very excited about that change in my life, and like I said, as the change is occurring, I'm probably gonna stop vlogging, and I'm hopefully gonna be ahead of my video, so I don't have to worry about making YouTube videos as well as dealing with the change. Also hoping that Power Rangers would be on a hiatus so that I don't have to worry about doing the Dino Fury live streams during the change occurring. So very excited for this change. Very excited for this change. It's about freaking time. Anyway. But yeah, so it's gonna be a very interesting summer. Needless to say. But yeah, so I'm just finally telling the kids about this big change. And I'm very excited. So it's gonna be fun to see the family. We don't see them much this year, obviously, because the mandates have been up and down. So Christmas Eve is when we celebrate. So it's so funny because when I was growing up, I would often forget that Christmas was actually December 25th. I would always be like, oh, Christmas is December 24th, because that's just when we celebrate Christmas, which is weird because I'm actually working today until 3. But that's just because I've conditioned my brain into not taking time off on Christmas, because I worked retail for so long. For so many years I worked retail. And retail, you can't take time off during the holiday season. Where they were encouraging us to take Christmas Eve off this year, and I was like, but I can't, that just doesn't compute in my brain. So I've always worked Christmas Eve. Always. So I always just get off. I always just do an opening shift on Christmas Eve. That's just always what I've done. My job actually closes at 3 p.m. today, so I only work until 3 p.m., but I also start an hour early. But I get paid for the full day, which is so nice. Last year that did not happen because last year I was a contractor with this job, so I did not get paid the whole day. I just got paid the hours that I actually worked. But now I actually get to take the rest of my time. As long as I work my whole shift, I get to take the rest of the time as as like holiday pay. So I'm very excited about it. Unless they offer early outs, then I'll be able to do it, leave early, hopefully. I'm gonna try for it. I doubt I'm gonna get any early outs. I didn't get early outs before I was in the position that I am now, but I have a different position now, so slightly different position, still the same job, but well, it's not. It's a very different job. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to clean. I mean, it's not super messy. By my standards, it's super messy. But I need to, there's like a collection of wine glasses from this week that I have not brought up to the kitchen, because that's where we keep our dishes. That's where I keep my dishes, because there is no way to keep dishes down here right now, because my kitchen still hasn't been finished being renovated. I've been living in a construction zone for 4 years. It's awful, and I hate it. But it's just because it's my dad doing the work, and he does it when he can, kind of thing. So it's really hard living in a construction zone all the time, but that's the way it is. But yeah, so I need to clean. So luckily I woke up early. I woke up at like 4:15, I think, something like that. I woke up like 4:15. It's like 5 o'clock right now. Because my body just enjoys waking up early. And I had trouble sleeping last night because I was so excited for Christmas Eve. Oh, and then Christmas Day is just a day off. We have a big family breakfast. Well, just the 3 of us, because it's such a quiet day. Like, Christmas Day is just a very quiet day. If you guys want to read about it, I'll leave a link below to how you can read about kind of the Norwegian Christmas traditions. We kind of do an interesting mix of American traditions and Norwegian traditions, and my mom and I want to start incorporating some Polish traditions in too, because that's something we never got to really celebrate when I was a kid, was our Polish heritage, my mom and my Polish heritage. So we want to start throwing that in there. But then I think about it and I'm like, but then like my dad's mom is German, and so does my dad want to throw German traditions in there, but we've never really talked about it. But my mom and I really want to start throwing some Polish traditions into Christmas, so I think this year I'll start doing some serious research on Polish traditions on Christmas, and we'll start doing some maybe Polish traditions, but we'll see. But yeah, so Christmas Eve is this is when the family gets together. We have the big dinner. We open all the presents, all that stuff. And then Christmas Day is just a nice quiet day where you day drink. That's Polish. Sorry, I like making fun of my own heritage. It's great. So like, we also do like stocking stuffers in the morning. And so it's so funny because like, I always thought that was just the way it was. I thought that that's how all families were. We just celebrated Christmas Eve because that's how my entire family does it, because my entire family is Norwegian. So my mom's side, my dad's side, we're all Norwegian. We all do Christmas Eve. And so I just thought that was normal. And then it was like, aren't you excited to open presents tonight? Like, or I'd be talking to my friends on Christmas Eve, aren't you excited to open presents tonight? And my friends would be like, no, we open presents tomorrow. And I was like, what? And like, I found out that some will open like 1 on Christmas Eve, but everybody opens Christmas Day. And like, even like movies, like, oh, maybe that's what I'll do while I'm cleaning. Turn on the Santa Claus, maybe. But yeah, like the Santa Claus, it was still like Christmas morning that you open presents. And for me, it just never clicked that that's how you did it. Because for me, growing up, we did presents Christmas Eve, and then we had presents from Santa waiting for us on Christmas morning. And that was it. Like, that was how our tradition went. And that was normal in my entire family. So as an adult, I've learned that the way we grew up was not normal. So, fun fact, I grew up in a very weird way of doing Christmas. So I want to know your guys' Christmas traditions down in the comments below. Let me know your Christmas traditions down in the comments. I'm very, very curious about, like, when you guys open presents. Did you guys open presents Christmas Eve? Did you open presents Christmas morning? Did you open one Christmas Eve and the rest Christmas morning? Like, how did that work for you? What was your tradition? But yeah, I think I'm going to start cleaning. I'm deciding whether or not I want to actually put on the Santa Claus. right away this morning, or if I want to wait till later to watch the Santa Claus, because I could watch that tonight, and I could watch some YouTube stuff in the morning here. I haven't watched any of the Santa Claus movies, and I watched the whole trilogy on Christmas, like around Christmas, so I've got my work cut out for me. I also haven't watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I also haven't watched The Holiday. And there's also one Lifetime movie I haven't watched yet that I wanted to watch because Jen from Time Force is in it. Erin Cahill. And it's about her falling in love with a guy that is from her character's past. Like, her character's like, where her character is in the past. So she's in the future, he's in the past. So it's basically Time Force. And we're clean again, finally. Oh, I did not clean the bathroom yet, but I'll do that right when I'm about to take a shower. But it sounds like my dad is making waffles for breakfast. My parents apparently forgot I was working today, so they were just like, lazy breakfast morning. I'm like, I have to log in at 8:15. So, and it is currently 6 o'clock. So we've still got time, but luckily I told them in enough time for me to be able to have breakfast, but mostly because I went upstairs to put the dishes away, like that collection of wine glasses I had back here. And then I was like, well, while I'm up here, I may as well make breakfast. So I asked, since I'm working, do we have a plan? My mom was like, Dad's gonna make waffles. And I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't make breakfast while I was upstairs, but anyway, I decided to watch Big Brother. I really like this season, but because I lost my remote to my Fire TV, my Fire Stick, so I've just been using either my phone or my Echo to control this TV for the last couple days. So we'll see how that goes. But I will check in with you guys again later, probably right before I'm about to log in for work. Crazy Minnesotans, I'm not wearing a coat right now. It's like 2 degrees. It's fine. So I have 2 minutes at this point, probably a minute and a half more like to spare. I came down here, I fed my animals, I took a shower, got finished getting ready for work, and now I'm sitting here. Apparently there's a dead leaf on my desk. I don't know where that came from. We're just gonna put it right there for now. I'll throw it away later. And I am now getting logged into my work computer. So I'm gonna sit down and work. I work until 3. I'm hoping they give us early outs because I'm hoping that as long as I get done with everything, that maybe, just maybe, I will be able to get out early. So that's what I'm hoping for. I doubt it, but I never get an early out because I'm too important at my job. I wish I was kidding, but actually I not that I'm too important at my job, but I'm too important at my job. Oh my goodness, come on. I got 1 minute. Oh my God, it's 8:15. Jesus. I need to get clocked in. Okay, let's see. Log into that VPN, that lovely, lovely VPN. I gotta get logged in, man. It's a
Okay. There's actually like a little bit of leeway at my job, but not a ton. And I'll get logged in right now. Oh shoot. It's probably not gonna work right away. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Come on. Are you gonna get logged in or not? Or are you gonna screw up? You logged in. Oh. I thought I messed up big time, but I did not. I'm guessing we're not going. Let me see what it looks like so far. What today looks like so far. If I have a lot to do or if I don't have a lot to do. It seems like there's a lot to do already. Oh no. Oh no. There's not a lot to do. It just looked like there was gonna be a lot to do. Holy moly. Yeah. This is what last Christmas Eve looked like too. Cool, so I'll be able to get my stuff done and hopefully they will have pity on me and I will be able to leave early. Granted, if I don't, it's not a big deal because like last year was different because last year, obviously I had to drive home. As you can see, I'm home right now, so it's not that big of a deal. But I've got still things I gotta do and get done and because I'm important at my job. Okay, I'm gonna focus on work now. Bye. So before I enter into a meeting, something that I think is interesting. We had no snow yesterday, but we had a blizzard. We had no snow at the start of yesterday, but we had a blizzard. So now we have a white Christmas, which is very nice. I like those white Christmases. They're fun. But yeah, so we had a really nasty blizzard. I just looked it up. It looks like 8.7 inches at MSP Airport, which is how we determine, because I'm really close to MSP Airport. So that's how we determine how much snow we got. So 8.7 inches yesterday. We're on my first break of the day. I get 2 15-minute breaks and then usually a 45-minute lunch, but I only have a 30-minute lunch today because I'm only working 6 hours. So they technically don't even legally have to give me a lunch. But, so here, this door, we already had drama this morning. This door was frozen shut this morning, so that was fun. Because, you know, blizzards are fun. Also, went out to the car this morning without even just my sweatshirt on. I was just in my Happy Place shirt. I always wear this shirt when I'm with the kids to go and get the canned food out of my car that I left in there. Oh, this might not be frozen. That I left in the car. I kept forgetting to go out and get until this morning because usually the animals get canned food on holidays. So they get canned food this morning and tonight and tomorrow morning and tomorrow night too. Even the leopard geckos, just kidding. They're not getting dog food. But anyway, I even noticed that there was like this like stream of snow inside the garage. It was that windy during our blizzard that the snow got in from underneath the garage door. Oh, wild. Anyway, so I'm on my first 15-minute break of the day. Then I'm back doing my normal job until my lunch for an hour and 15 minutes. And then I have like and then I have my lunch, my half-hour lunch. Another hour doing my job, and then I have a 15-minute break. It's gonna be so weird to just like, but we're not getting early outs today. I already know that, which makes me sad. But what can you do? There's so few people actually available today anyway. Like there's so many people that took today off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, leave that stuff alone. We will dive into that stuff later today. She's like, but it smells so good. But yeah, so I'm just gonna enjoy my 15-minute break here. I have my alarm set for 13 minutes so that, or my timer set for 13 minutes so that I have enough time to use the restroom before I jump back into work. But I think I might actually use it right away because I'm needing to go now. Hello, puppy. Can I help you? What's up? What's up, Dooger Butt? Am I sitting in your spot? I bought this whole couch, you know. This whole couch belongs to me. I can sit wherever I want. So I am now on my lunch break. I've already made my lunch. It's right there on my table. But something that I forgot to have this morning was lefse. So if you guys don't know what lefse is, it is flatbread. It's made from potatoes. And I do not eat lefse properly. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. I eat lefse properly. The proper way is to butter the lefse. And, oh, actually, the proper way to eat lefse is to make it yourself. But that is just too taxing of a project. I hate making lefse. Lefse is not a fun thing to make. So, the proper way, so this is what it looks like. The proper way to eat lefse is, I didn't think about this clearly. Uh-oh. I didn't bring a plate down to microwave it with. Whatever will I do? I don't know what to do about it. Well, because here's the thing. The reason I don't make lefse properly is because the proper way to do it is to butter it and then put either sugar or brown sugar on it, or maybe even cinnamon, depending on your tastes. When I want a treat, like to put chocolate on mine. So that's what we're gonna do. But I didn't. Uh-oh, I forgot to bring a plate downstairs. I need to microwave it with so I can have gooey chocolate. Here, what we'll do is we will use, I guess, my unlady. Oh, duh. I haven't really cleaned this one out since I had tea last. So there would be a cinnamon flavor along with it. All right, we're gonna use my unladylike mug, which is Rachel Ballinger's merch. I do have a knife that I can quickly clean down here that I forgot to bring earlier. So we're gonna put that in for, we'll just start for 30 seconds. And then we'll wash this knife. I don't know why I did that. Okay, there we go. Warm water, not cold water. My dials are opposite. Not my dials, my like faucet things. My faucet is backwards. Okay, that should be enough to make it at least like, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, so ooey gooey. Perfect. Okay. There's also still some water in there, so I don't want to just pour it out. So then I just spread it on the left side. And it is so good. Usually, I'll heat it up with the lefse, so the lefse is nice and warm too, but whatever. It's fine. And so then I'll just go ahead and let that soak. And then we just roll it up. And we got ourselves some lefse. Oh, it's so good. I love lefse. I didn't like it when I was a kid because my dad's mom would always make it. And she's a terrible cook. So her lefse was just awful. I mean, nothing actually beats like homemade lefse. Except for anything my dad's mom made. But store-bought lefse is fine. This stuff is actually pretty good. All right, I'm gonna watch some Big Brother while I finish up my lunch. On my final break of the day, and I'm off work in an hour. So, did I say that in my last clip that I actually got an early out? I think I might have. I don't know, but I got an early out. So I'm out an hour earlier than originally anticipated. Nova is really confused and frustrated because I'm not getting up from my computer even though I'm on break. And yes, she knows because I don't think she like understands, oh, mom's on break from work. But I set a timer on my Amazon Echo all the time. And every time I do that, she knows I get up from my computer for a certain amount of time until the alarm goes off. And then I hit the bathroom really quickly one more time. Would you not? This is not a real tree. It's not a real tree. Stop. Isn't you missed it. She just, it's not a real tree. It's not a real tree. I don't know why you want to do it. Like, you look at me like, how dare you? If you just didn't do it, I wouldn't upset you. If you wouldn't upset me, I wouldn't upset you. That's just how the game works. That is how it works from human to animal. Come here. No, stop. This is not a real tree. Stop chewing on it, please. She's obsessed with this fake tree. She's obsessed with it. Anyway, yeah, so fun times. Work, and my dog is already upstairs because the family came while I wasn't supposed to, while I was in like a call, like a meeting or whatever, and my dog just starts barking. All right, let's go do this scavenger hunt. I'm very excited.
Is it under it? It's under it. Oh yeah, it is.
Who is that one for?
Eden? Here's your first clue.
The next clue is with an old gaming system with a small.
I know.
I know what it is. I know. No, I'm pretty sure it's this right here. It's the old gaming system.
Or one of those ones. Or
What does the clue say again?
it's with a small disc. It says the next clue is with an old gaming system with a small disc. This one. Right?
See if you can find it.
What? This is confusing.
There's one that's even more confusing, so good luck with that one if this one's tough.
It's not tough, it's just we don't know.
Which gaming system?
Does this thing twist?
Probably not.
Oops.
Press the buttons. See what happens.
Stop, I got it. Power button. That's open.
There it is! Who's it for? Me. I'm not a bear,
Here,
but
Graham.
I was
Take
in
these.
fact
Hold
built
these.
at the... What does that say?
Build a bear.
Oh,
wait, downstairs, right?
No,
No, it's not.
this clue's up here.
I just...
Somewhere here. It's not a bear, but it was built in Build-A-Bear.
here.
I have a Build-A-Bear unicorn and a Build-A-Bear
Yeah.
Graham. And a Build-A-Bear.
Actually, I built that before. It was actually called Build a Bear, but it's Build a Bear.
Eat me so you can have a glass of...
Milk.
Spicy! Spicy! It's spicy.
Mm-mm. Milk.
Cookie.
No. Eat me so you can have a glass of milk.
The mouse.
I thought this one was going to be easy.
Eat me so you can have a glass of milk.
Think about me.
Oh, Lactaid. Oh, in the cupboard downstairs.
Lactate!
There they go.
You guys seem to be having loads of fun.
Because I already know what it is.
You don't know what it
Pretty
is.
sure I know what it is.
Where I know. Just thinking of.
Wow.
Okay, now.
Okay, go pick a present, buddy. So cute.
Laying on my lap. I'm gonna pick this one.
That one?
Is for you.
It's not for me. It's for Grandpa.
From you?
Yes, it's from me for Grandpa.
Grandpa. Oh my gosh, you can already see what it is.
Well, wow, he got your name, though. That was
Yeah,
pretty
well,
good.
I mean, he can read. He's 7.
He can read.
8. Sorry, he's 8.
Impressed.
So good at reading. It is a box.
It's a box.
It's a box. Just what Grandpa's always wanted.
Yeah.
Taped as well, though.
One's a box.
Always one. Match grade 9mm ammo.
Always.
Hold on, wait. Come on, this way.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Do you like it?
Thank you.
Horrible.
Oh,
It's
man cave.
for the man cave.
Man cave.
Here, can I go put it up there?
We're tracking Santa. He's heading to the Ivory Coast. Are you paying attention now, Graham? To tracking Santa?
Yeah, I am.
Avi's paying attention to tracking Santa.
Well, I'm also playing with Nova.
You are also playing with Nova. You are correct.
I just
And
want to see
I'm not even looking.
Where-
I've always wondered
There
what.
she is.
I've always wondered like what Santa actually looks like.
Ranger,
Yeah, you're right. The Green Ranger.
the Blue Ranger, the Yellow Ranger,
They're the Mighty Morphin Rangers.
and I think this is the Black Ranger.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Stand for something.
Yeah. So that actually goes with sets in a 2. That's the bottom of the backing.
Oh.
Yeah. So that goes with sets in a 2. So Eden is redoing my video background.
Black Ranger?
Yes, it's the Black Ranger, the Black Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
I didn't know this was a thing. I want to be a hero for Disney World.
You can donate to Disney.
I know. Yeah, we have the conservation pins, but ours are like older and they're not as.
Yeah, I have the old conservation pin right here.
These.
The old conservation pin.
You must be a really
Or
big
button.
Power Ranger fan.
I am a really big Power Ranger fan, but you know what? Eden had these perfectly like organized.
I had them like in a pile of each.
It's okay. I will put them in the correct piles. I know where each one goes in the series.
They're in a pile because I need them to be in a pile.
Because she needs to remember which series they're from. So, this little guy goes with Psycho Yellow.
Who's that?
That's going to be
Oh, that guy.
this one. There. She has them in the series because she doesn't know what series they go to because she doesn't watch Power Rangers. So,
What's this guy?
that's Zordon. He's the leader.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot. I put them in the wrong spot. Here, Zordon goes with these guys.
3,
I
4,
actually. What is
I mean, Zordon technically goes with these guys too because it's part of the Zordon era, but that's okay because Zordon more goes with those guys than anybody.
what?
Fine.
What does this button do?
Turns him on, but I don't have batteries in him right now.
What happens when you turn him on?
He just lights up. There's just a light.
Cool.
Yeah.
I want that. That's cool.
Your mom won't even let you watch Power Rangers, buddy.
I don't know. It's me. I wanted to do him in the middle because he's kind of the villain, you know?
You want to put Goldar in the middle because he's the villain?
Yeah, because I don't know, because these guys are all matching, and then he's like all, different. But maybe if I put them all together, I'm just trying. I'm thinking to myself, trying to figure it out.
I was gonna say Zordon's the mentor of those Power Rangers. So
He's. What do you mean mentor?
Zordon is the one who gave them their powers.
Oh, how is he the villain then?
No, Zordon's not the villain. Goldar's the villain.
Oh, I thought you said he was the villain.
Yes, Zordon is the one in the tube.
Oh, so if I put him in the middle, that'd make more sense.
My nieces have no idea what Power Rangers honestly is.
But then there's only 2 of these guys. Or like, there's only...
Yeah, because there's another one. There's a 6th one
Is
that's
it
coming
supposed to go
eventually.
with
I just haven't got the Pink Ranger yet.
Oh, okay.
Who's this too?
The Magna Defender.
Is this supposed to go with him?
Yep, that's his weapon.
Gun. It's a gun.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly what that is.
Oh,
First taste of O'Leary wine.
Do you want some with feta or
You want-
some normal?
pass me
Yes.
Ooh.
mashed potatoes?
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's not the best Syrah I've had,
Mary,
but it's good. It's very good.
you want to cut that up?
it's good.
It's
Someone
good.
give me.
It's good.
Someone give me a drink.
So Christmas is over. I got these slippers from my sister and my brother-in-law and my nieces and my nephew. And this mug as well. We're a very Disney family. And then my parents got me this. Again, we're a very Disney family. And then my parents also got me this. I'm so excited. I've always wanted a ninja. I have always wanted a ninja, and I'm very happy to have one. So Cosmo and Nova get their presents in the morning. And then I also got myself this Movies and the Reagan Presidency, mostly because it was written by Chris Jordan, who is actually one of my favorite college professor. If you guys don't know, because you don't watch my main channel, I talked about it on my main channel when I graduated college, that Chris was not only my favorite college professor, but he had also wanted to be, so when I first started at St. Cloud State University, this woman named Eva was the head professor of the film department, And she was also the just default advisor to all the students. And so she left after my, well, technically sophomore year, but my first year at St. Cloud, she left. She actually moved back to Sweden, which is where she's from. And Switzerland? I don't remember. It was either Sweden or Switzerland. And so Chris emailed me, said, hey, meet me in my office before class. So I did. I sat down with him in his office and he was like, hey, so when Eva left, I decided to take you on as my advisee. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I specifically asked for you. He's like, because you like criticism and you like theory, and so you really take a lot of what I say to heart, and you've learned so much your first year. So I thought that was really cool. So there's that. And I got this, which isn't a Christmas gift, but it was something that I won from a giveaway from a podcast that I listened to, which is actually run by a friend of mine, somebody who I've been friends with since high school. He's an incredible person. I adore him tremendously. I miss talking to him on a regular basis, but he helps host this podcast, and I went to one of their live streams and I won this, and it finally came today, so I'm counting this as a Christmas present. So I've got 3 books here to put away. The other book that I have here that I need to put away was actually a recommendation from a YouTuber that I watch called Bad Theology Kills. It's just about like theology and religion and why organized religion is tough, even if you identify with said organized religion. Because I definitely identify as a Christian, but I'm definitely very progressive and I like learning and carrying on. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, I know. You guys I know it's after 9. I'm fully aware of your situation, Cosmo and Nova. Like, they want their dental treats. Anyway, so Cosmo's getting up now. But I'm very progressive because I don't agree with a lot of things that Christianity thinks it believes in. Because if you actually read the Bible, most of what Christianity believes in isn't actually Christian. It's just oppressive. So I'm very like progressive with my Christianity, but I'm definitely like a Christian. So I feel like that would be a really good book for me to read. I read to learn. I don't read for pleasure. I read to learn. So a lot of what I buy is textbooky, and that's on purpose because I prefer to read for learning. And so if I ever get into a mood to read, I read to learn. I don't read for pleasure. So the Bad Theology book is going to be really interesting to read. I haven't read it yet, but I just got it like a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, something like that. Anyway, I am going to take my dog Potty one more time for bed and then get him what he wants. And then I am going to sober up. But also make a TikTok because there's a TikTok that I've been planning to make, and I think Christmas Eve is the perfect time to make it. So if you haven't followed me on TikTok and you do TikTok, follow me on TikTok. It is the same name, Britt Hallis. It's at Britt Hallis, so enjoy my TikTok, and I will see you guys all tomorrow for my Christmas vlog. Good morning. So the animals have their treats. I watched the Santa Claus last night before I went to bed. I slept through most of it. So basically, I fell asleep while Scott and I can't think of the kid's name. His kid. We're at the North Pole. And then I woke up with them at the North Pole again, but in a very different part of the movie. So I think I'm going to rewatch the Santa Claus this morning. I'm going to watch the whole trilogy today, I think. I do maybe want to edit, but I've got all weekend. So I'll probably edit tomorrow. Like this vlog, I'll edit tomorrow. And so my video is for January. And then tomorrow I do have to film. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do about that. If I want to get Shake Shack or if I want to get Smash Burger or if I want to drive out to Hudson and get pita pit. I think I'll ask my mom what she thinks, but right now the animals are enjoying their Christmas presents. Nova has learned where the light is coming from. Actually, she knew from the beginning where the light was coming from. I think she's just trying to get that now. So I bought her this automatic like laser light thing, and normally she just likes when the laser light is playing around, but I think for this she's like, I just want to get the actual thing. So she's like really trying to get that. So I don't know how long that's gonna last. And then Cosmo has a bone that he's munching on. This was the problem with the last automatic laser light thing that I got her, was she was so into the actual like thing versus being into the light that she broke it within days. So I hope this does not suffer the same fate. We'll see what happens. With that one, I think she was more upset that it wasn't working, that it wasn't on, where this one hasn't turned off yet. So I don't know what to do about this. I mean, if this doesn't work, this is the last automatic laser light I'm getting her because she's just too smart. So I unpacked my new Ninja and I'm overwhelmed. So it is a food processor. So here's the food processor. It comes with this attachment as well, which doesn't fit into the blender. So I'm guessing this goes into the food processor, but this has a dough setting. So I wonder if this is the dough kneader. I don't know. And then there's the blender, the big blender, which this is why Ninja is the best, because it's got like the blades all up and down. So it's a lot easier to like do the thing that you need to do, you know, blend. And then it's got these single serving guys, and it's got like little lids for the single serving guys, but I'm not sure how they attach. But they go on top of this, and so then you just fill it up. Because recently I've been using with the blender that I've had for years now, I've been using for single serve, I've been using mason jars, because if you guys don't know, wait, oh, it does, it screws right on. Okay, I was having trouble getting it to screw on before, but like it's got this little drink guy, just like any other like cold cup. I love that. So, and it comes with its own little attachment. But if you guys don't know, this may be different, but on at least most blenders, if you have this attachment, which is the piece that you usually put into the base of the blender, mason jars fit these. So if you ever want single serving and all you have is like a big blender and you don't necessarily want a big blender, this piece can usually fit onto a mason jar. This is not a mason jar, obviously. Can fit onto a mason jar, and you can create a single serve like shake or malt or smoothie with a mason jar. But now I don't need to do that anymore because I've got these single servings. Oh, it's so good. And then, like I said, I got the food processor, which will come in so handy when I need to like rice cauliflower or anything like that. Anything I need a food processor for. I can make salsa again. I'm so excited. Anyway, that's what I can use my mason jars for from now on, is stuff that I just want to make. And then the blender piece. So like if I have friends over, when we can finally get together with people again, you know, I can make like chocolate shakes, ice cream shakes. Oh, I'm so excited. This base is massive. But now I'm feeling less overwhelmed because now I think I'm starting to understand it. But I have to read, obviously, the manual and understand what all of the pieces actually do. So here's the inspiration guide. Let me see. Here's the assembly, which, I mean, it's already pretty, it already came pre-assembled. But anyway, what, let me take a look. What is, okay, so it's F. It's the dough blade. Oh my gosh. So next time Mom decides to make dough, she should try using that. Okay, so I was right. That is the dough blade. Okay. Interesting. So this is the dough blade. So this helps you make dough. She's back to wanting to chase the light, which I'm very happy about. And then, like I said, this is the food processor. So ricing cauliflower, anything like that. This will probably help me how I make. I'll probably try and make my salsa, because that's gonna be much better than making it in the blender. I don't know, we'll see. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, so good. I'm just waiting for breakfast now. There's Santa presents upstairs as well. But yeah, oh my gosh. See, my last blender came with like this, which is essentially like a food processor, but it is not a ninja. Let me tell you, it is not a ninja. Here's the actual like full thing, and you plop that into the blender and then it does its thing. But it is not, there we go, I locked it. It's not a ninja. So these blades are so much better, just so much better. So now I gotta find a place where my ninja's gonna live in my tiny kitchen, but we'll see. But so cool. And yeah, so then I just wonder if this has to go down on a certain, oh, you have to lock it into place too, like that. Okay, so hold up. I don't know how this works. I don't know how it works. Well, realistically, it's facing this way. So realistically, I want to be putting it down like this, maybe. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize this was going to be like complicated to put down. Okay. Lock. Because it goes down like this. Then it says to lock it, you turn it this way, but then it just kind of stops going that way. I don't know. It must be. Oh, there, got it. I got it. Yeah, okay. So it needs to be like on this side. Okay, so it's like that. So that's probably the same. Probably the same for this then. It is. And then how about the single serve? I suppose that just, yeah, that doesn't really matter. So, cool. Wow, that's fun. I have to also clean it before I actually. Alright, back to watching some YouTube before breakfast. So we had breakfast and I have my Santa gift. My mom got me, or Santa got me watercolor pencils, and they're really pretty. They're like really high quality. If you guys don't know, I really love painting and I've been wanting to get back into painting. And then she got me, and I've had acrylics for a little while. As you guys would know from like my main channel video where my mom and I did pour painting, I have professional grade acrylics, which we did not use that day. And then I have the water, like the, not water-based, well, they're water-based because they're not oil paint. But you know, like the waterier acrylics. And then she also got me this brush set. These are not watercolor brushes. I can use them for watercolor. It's not a big deal, but they're oil brushes. So they're like super long, just super huge. But they are technically oil brushes, but they come as like this canvas. So or not canvas, easel. So they stick up like that, which is really nice. And they're really easy to travel with and stuff. So it's gonna be really nice to start painting again. I miss it. It's, you know, the thing is, at the end of the day, I'm like a super creative person. So Oh, jeez. Did I just break them? Oh, no, I did not. I broke the container. I just opened it weird, so it fell out. At the end of the day, I'm a super creative person, and unless I have like really nice creative outlets, I fall into my mental health problems. So there's 3 layers of these watercolor pencils. So there's layer 1. There's 72 colors in total. And if you guys have never played with watercolor pencils, they're so much fun. They make, so for somebody who does a lot of abstract art, the reason I do a lot of abstract art, there's layer 2. So my personal favorite colors, aside from the pinky ones over here, but blues and greens. And then here's the darkest color. So we got the light color, or the bright colors, the more like earth tony colors, and then, I mean, there's some earth tone in here too, but, and then here's the darker colors. But shading has always been like not my best friend. Whenever I would do like acrylics or like regular watercolor back in the day. When I first tried watercolor pencils though, I was able to do a lot more landscape because watercolor pencils make it a lot easier to shade. Well, number one, because colored pencils just are the easiest to color with, but also because of how you can utilize watercolor pencils whilst doing the watercolor portion of it. So you put the actual pencil down, like when you're drawing, you put the pencil down where you want it to be shaded, and then you just like brush the direction that you want the actual shape to go, and it will just naturally get lighter. So you can use that to shade a lot easier. So it'll be really nice. So I'm probably going to do a video about watercolor pencils and kind of like doing some art and stuff. The watercolor pencils, I tend to not do a ton of abstract. I do some abstract with it, but I tend to do more abstract, or tend to do abstract with acrylic. So, and now that I have oil brushes, obviously I can use these for anything. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just the way that they're designed. It's meant for oil. But maybe I'll actually get the bravery and start doing oil. Like, I've just never done oil. Like, I've done it. I've tried it. It's a lot of work. And there's just a lot to oil. So, but yeah, it'll be fun to start doing that. I need to get some watercolor paper. I don't have any watercolor paper. So I'll have to get some of that. But anyway, my Disney book collection is getting to a point where I can't actually stay there anymore because it is now full. I think I actually have other Disney books, but they're just not over there because those are the nice like hardcover copy ones. So I've got like The Art of Disney somewhere in here. It might be over on my other one where my desk is, but like I've got some other ones that just are a little more used and not hardcover, so I just think those look nice. But anyway, that's where I'm at emotionally. So I want to play The Sims, but I also like want to rewatch the Santa Claus and watch the other 2 Santa Claus movies. I don't love the third one. The second one's cute. It's like, you know, a rom-com, so it's cute. Because I love myself rom-coms. I love rom-coms. But it's really not, I guess it's not that well, last time I tried, I think I have to get a new disc drive again already. The disc drive I bought is, I think, dead already. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I can figure out a way to watch it on my computer. I wonder if it's available, like, on Prime Video or Netflix or... Oh, you know what? It's a Disney movie. It's probably available at Disney Plus. Let me check. cool. All 3 of them are available on Disney Plus, so maybe that's what I'll do then. I just won't watch the DVD version. I mean, not that there's any different, but I just won't watch the DVD. This is not a good angle. I don't care. My non-allergic rhinitis is really acting. I've come to realize it is, because it's definitely a sinus headache, because it's right freaking here, and I just hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So I don't know. So I didn't vlog much today. I basically sat down, played The Sims, watched the Santa Claus trilogy, then had dinner with my parents, which was basically just leftovers from last night. Because again, Christmas Day is not something that we normally like celebrate. So, I mean, we do, but like, it's just such a chill, relaxed day. And then I came down here and watched some Big Brother 16, and I've been really enjoying rewatching Big Brother 16 because, oh man, it's a season I genuinely enjoyed because it had the winner of it was just so fun to watch, and so it's fun to watch now knowing he's gonna win. Just makes me very happy. It's like how I felt when I watched 14, watching that winner, because he was just so excited about everything, so excited about the experience, and he won some money early on, and he was like, I don't even know what that feels like, what that looks like to have that in your bank account. And I was like, dude, you're gonna win $500,000 at the end of the summer, so just like get ready. So it's been fun. It's fun when I get to watch seasons I enjoy, because 15 I did not enjoy. 15 I did not enjoy when it first aired. I did not enjoy the rewatch. So same thing with like 9. I didn't enjoy it when it first aired. Didn't enjoy it on the rewatch. But now I am ready for bed. And I'm hoping the dog and cat settle their differences. They're kind of angry with each other at the moment. Cosmo wants to play. Nova doesn't. And this has caused a little bit of drama in the Hallis household tonight. So, the life of a pet parent is very stressful, but usually when I settle down, Cosmo will come and lay down on this side of the bed. This is where he normally sleeps now, on this side of the bed, right here at the foot. Sometimes he'll sleep like at the foot of the bed on the floor, but generally he sleeps on that side now. And then Nova comes and sleeps with me all night. So generally once I start settling down, they start settling down. So hopefully there won't be any more mishaps tonight, but I'm gonna watch some YouTube in bed really quickly, even though it's well past my bedtime, and then just turn on Friends and fall asleep. I love having, this might actually turn on, oh, it didn't turn on the video right away, okay. I enjoy having like internet cable now, because we got rid of cable, and now we have internet cable. So we use a combination of Philo and Hulu Live and CBS All Access to get everything that we watch like live on television. I mean, I can get pretty much everything that we watch live on CBS on Hulu, but for some reason, even though I pay for no ads, CBS still forces ads. So I pay extra for CBS All Access to not have ads. So sometimes when I miss something live, I will, instead of watching the saved version, I will watch it on CBS All Access. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But it's been nice because now I can watch Nickelodeon at night again, which I haven't been able to do in years, because back when we had cable, this TV, well, not this TV, the big one that I used to have right here, didn't have cable attached to it. Since like it switched to the digital, we all had to have those boxes instead of just plugging into the cable. I just never got a box for over here, because literally the only reason I watch TV over here is to fall asleep. So I would fall asleep to my DVDs, which is why my DVDs are over here. But then I got the Fire Stick and I switched to my Roku over here. So then I just switched to watching Netflix every night, which had Friends, and then it didn't have Friends at the start of this year. So I started watching Cheers instead every night. And then that went away like in February. So then I was struggling with what to watch. So I just would figure anything out. And then we just made the switch probably 3-4 months ago now, I suppose we made the switch. Well, probably not that long ago. I don't know. It's been a while, but not super long. But we made the switch. We got rid of cable completely. We have no cable boxes in the house, no cable. And we just have, like I said, just internet TV. So then I also got this TV. So I got rid of my Roku. This TV came before that change. So I can't even watch my DVDs over here anymore. My DVDs my TV on DVDs. Can't even watch them on here anymore because I don't have a DVD player over here. So I could get one, but why? Anyway, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing lately. I realized tonight I gotta work on the channel trailer for this channel that's gonna go up New Year's Day, because starting in the new year, I mean, it's not really that much of a change, but like it kind of is. I need to talk to some friends and see if I can get new channel art and stuff. Anyway, all right, I am going to go to bed now. Good night.